beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
That's a man butt. It certainly is. Now, is that dirt or hair? Shower? Need a shower? Understand that. So this is Alan Wake 2, not waking up naked in a lake simulator. Is there peen? Warning, there will be peen flashing. Yes. Yes, and it is experiencing the lake effect. Alright, is that bot? No. It's a piece of wood. So it has been many years since I played Alan Wake. And it's been years since I played Control, but I think I might remember some things. There's also comics and a web series. Yeah, you don't want to hang around when a guy climbs out of the lake and doesn't know what to do. Why he's there. Maybe he does know why he's here. He has a purpose. Looks really nice out. Early morning or maybe late evening. Guess you've never been in a forest like this. Well, I guess it does have pine trees. A lot of pine needles on the ground. It would be very unpleasant to walk on. Barefoot. Pine needles on the ground. I haven't tried it. I am not particular to being barefoot. Monsters can wear many faces. Like face of a screaming man. Pain. Or ecstasy, maybe? Or the face of a deer. Something about the deer's head. Remember something in the web series? Bright Falls? Oh, now we can sprint. I carrying around deer's head. Significance of Deerfest. Deer's head, I don't remember. If it's covered. Oh, the darkness. Is this guy taken by the darkness? Or are we being hunted by the darkness? Did he escape from Cauldron Lake? Is that Cauldron Lake? Now he's being hunted as we're trying to find him. And it's raining. Hey kid, raining. Nice. Let's go in here. The light. We go to the light? I think we do need to go to the light. I remember something about lights. Wait, how can they be in the light? How do they get to be in the light? Hemingway? What does Hemingway have to do with this? Hemingway the word.
Where's the rest of the stuff? Let's finish this. What the fuck?
There we go. Full shot. So maybe they weren't taken by the darkness. Also, they had deer masks. And just in case we weren't sure if this was Alan Wake 2 or not, or Naked Man crawling out of a lake simulator. My doubts have been erased.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too.
How dare you?
Say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Dare you go on work trips?
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Uh-oh. Are they hooking up? Synchronized coffee drinking?
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
I already like the guy.
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
So they're FBI, not FBC.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Eaten by a deer. Where deer? Human or skin changers? Skin changers,
Worth
I guess, wouldn't be in
memorizing
this area if this
before we get
is
swallowed up by the trees.
New England. Alright, hopefully this works. OBS has been very not working lately. Ah, that is loud. Why am I...
I think I
Ophies.
hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
It disappeared. You're already experiencing altered world event Disappearing cups. Do I have a... Yes, I have a map. Alright, so is this areas I can walk? Look at that. Where we came from, presumably. Could walk around there. Go around here. I think that's where he went. Or... can just continue. Alright, if I'm given the option, I am going to explore and around as much as I can, and I will still miss things. I will not find everything. Alright, let's go this way, since he went that way. Protect the trails, no motorized vehicles. Can take their motorized bikes through here. Stairs. Go this way. I didn't check that one area. So can I get stuck on everything? Just, there's no jumping. Wait, there's something. I don't know what this is. What is this? Dodging? It's suddenly stepping back real quick. It's like an exercise maneuver, maybe. Special FBI tactics maneuvers. Dodge, I guess. I suppose. Press F here. Looked like there was anything. I'd have to figure I'll turn down the sensitivity of my mouse so it's not so jerky. Uh-oh. Okay. I will be surprised if I don't get stuck on something and having to restart. Okay, so there's a general store. There's another thing over there. I need to go back. Thing that obviously looks like secrets. Thank you, map, for zooming out on me. Is this it? Alright, it looks like I should be able to. Back. It says I can go this way. Look, that. This the actual way? Ah, secrets. The rarest wildlife in the Pacific Northwest. Okay. I finally made my way to Cauldron Lake. The fence was easy to climb over with the proper gear and skills, which I thankfully possess. Next goal, spotting the rare and elusive brown-crowned warbler. A little late in the season, but hopefully I can catch it before it begins its journey south, and I have so much fur all over my nose. I've noticed intriguing behavior in the surrounding common bird life. They seem to be alarmed and swarm around the lake. No birds of prey nearby. There are some strange sounds carried on the wind. However, nothing I can recognize or explain. Getting a little concerned. I might have to find another spot somewhere safer. Sounds getting closer. Moved inland. Foliage is stunning. Must come back in fall. Had to stop and sketch this gorgeous vine maple. Just at the way of... What? Just at the way the Methuselah's beard hangs off of it. That this is why trees are better than people. They don't have Methuselah beards. Speaking of people, saw some drunk guy staggering around the forest earlier. Acting weird. Maybe drugs? Kept my distance. Probably should find another spot. So annoying. After I saw the weirdo guy, I decided to change spots again. Moved up the mountain a bit. Found a fantastic overlook to camp at. but I'm more interested in this Alaska onion grass. Evasive, but edible and surprisingly tasty. I find that surprising. Anything that's onion, named after onions, or has the onion name. Started hearing wolves or wild dogs or something like 10 minutes ago, but they sound wrong. Rabies? Want to leave, but the sun is going down and my stupid phone is dead. Gonna hide in the tent and hope they go away. Something is really not right about this place. Yes. Cauldron Lake. Where the darkness takes over even the animals. Ah, we can't go this way. Steep climb.
The Federal Bureau of Control? That's a new one.
Ah,
Toxic volcanic gas, huh?
The FBC is an obscure branch. It only shows up for unusual cases.
Well, what's so unusual about volcanic gas?
Beats me.
so what department is the FBC
Locked.
part of?
They really don't want people coming in here.
I have a gun. Saw that the corner. How do I get the gun out? I can hold down right mouse button to zoom in, so I'm guessing eventually that will be the method. Oh, flashlight. I guess it's not dark, so it doesn't work very well. Alright, I think that was everything. No, that's added to the map. Was that everything? Map makes me think maybe not. Okay, just real quick. Probably looks so much. Oh, that's here. Alright, my system sounds like it's gonna take off. I'll just put this down to balance. That made a huge difference. Yeah, it doesn't sound so bad now. Alright, but how do I get to that? I wish it would stop resetting. Alright, it looks like... leave the map. I have it. Wait. How? There's something there, I just know it. See? Look at that. Can't. Ah. Come on, use your FBI skills. Alright, I give up. If there was anything there, it will have to remain lost. Gonna crack her ankles. Okay, what about this cop car? Bright Falls Sheriff.
Still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Is it? Alright. Sounds like it's taken off again. I would think I would be fine, but go medium.
Hey, over here.
Things kind of look blurry.
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Yeah, hang on. I gotta check out over here. Let's say Cauldron Lake rental cabins. No entry, though. Oh, why does it say Cauldron Lake entry cabins? Oh, they built a fence. Oh, FBC. I'm in charge.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, the federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Any witnesses?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
I mentioned the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Is it the same Sheriff Breaker from the first game? I guess I don't have to read these.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
All right, let's get into that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Alright, let's get in. Very
Before we get to the
convenient.
crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Uh-oh. You can access the case board inside the mind plate.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
Are they? What about the rest of this place? Is it... It's the basis. She using as a template. Why is it messy? Old TV. Nice. Deer's head. Fitting. Can't leave. Maybe eventually we can expand the mind place. Lots of alcohol and pistols. Can't have alcohol without pistols and vice versa.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Yes. God. Case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. You can use was to move. You can use that to zoom. What? Alright, let's look at confidential. No, it's confidential. We can't look at that. The previous murders, a series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connections will help our search for the killer. Okay, so previous murders. Now free to navigate the case board or leave by pressing... Yes, I will navigate. Thank you. Finally zoom in. Oh, got something. Previous murder. Just moving that. Alright. Victims. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonality. Got head lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrist. The victim was reported missing in 2010. Discovered in 2012, buried in a shallow grave. Wendy Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest wound, found in Cauldron Lake, 2018. Some organs missing, predation, state of the body. Alright, now I'm curious about what is predation. What the heck is predation? Look it up. If it takes so long to unlock my phone. Alright, predation. The preying of one animal on others, or the action of attacking or plundering. Right. State of body does not match 8 years spent in lake. Percy Wolf, store owner. Bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. Were the tattoos before or after? Found 2 weeks ago, chest wound was ruled as cause of death. Tattooing on the body is illegible. Maybe, despite his businessman appearances, he was really big into tattoos. Murder method. Slight difference in murders. Feels like I'm further away from the microphone. Bloating, only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma, exposure to water post-mortem. Bruising on wrists and legs. Two of the victims had bruising, some form of restraint, strapped or belted down. Deep gash in the chest, heart missing. Most recent victim died of major chest trauma. Consistent with 2018 victim. Hard to confirm due to condition of body. All bodies experience bloating. Bloating of the corpse is indicative of drowning, but only one victim was found in water. Killer profile. Postmortem tattooing of the body. Victim number 3 was covered in illegible tattoos. Message from the killer maybe, or their art. Murder targets have no discernible common traits. Apart from going missing in 2010, the victims have nothing apparent in common. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery technique. Killer may be a sportsman or a hunter. Alright. So we got that. We looked at that. Anything else to look at? No, nothing else to look at because this is a mined place. If only I could walk around in my mind place. Like this. Alright, we got the map. This is the murder site on the bench. I do believe we saw that when it happened. I guess we came from here, went through here and up here. Maybe. Maybe here somewhere. Anyway.
I
Let's
see
exit.
you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Visiting the mine place does not pause the game, so be
Arcane
mindful.
Nature gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Gives me a headache because of allergens. I cannot go hiking during spring. It is a nightmare. Scare the shit out of everything from my loud sneezing.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
He's only a few days away from retirement. Chaos at Cauldron Lake. Rampage at the rental cabins. An unidentified man attacks vacationers in the dead of night. Sunday, an idyllic evening of barbecuing and late-night fishing was violently disrupted Saturday as a mysterious assailant attacked park visitors, causing chaos and destruction. Why does destruction look weird? Oh, it's supposed to be DES. Is it D? It is. Maybe it's distraction. Chaos and distraction at the cabins. The incident left 3 people injured, one of which has been admitted to the county hospital. As to whether the attacker is still at large, Bright Falls Police, or is it sheriffs? Do they have a police force? I don't know. Maybe. My area doesn't have police, just deputies. Bright Falls Police have yet to make an official statement, leaving local residents in a state of uncertainty. Witnesses to the crime were visibly shaken, one of whom stated, "1 minute, we were laughing and toasting some marshmallows. The next, heard screaming coming up from the cabins. We didn't know what was going on. We figured people were just having some really rambunctious sex. So we called the police and started running in the opposite direction of people having some really rambunctious sex." Yeah, that was, who said that? Hurt Mill. Another eyewitness who preferred to remain anonymous said, "It's like he appeared out of nowhere. Suddenly my dog starts barking his head off and the psycho guy comes crashing through the trees. I don't think I'll ever feel safe in the forest again." Yeah, it can go from safe to non-safe real quick. A representative from the rental cabins who chose to remain anonymous wanted to remind customers, "If you have plans to stay in our lovely cabins later this summer, please get in touch with us as we may need to rejigger some of the reservations based on the state of the cabin that you have rented with us." The representative went on to further remind future and potential guests of the wonderful amenities that can be found in their company's brochures and on the website, which is real nice, state-of-the-art. My nephew made it, and he's a real computer whiz. Does a hike a day keep depression away? It may be bright, sunny July, but it's never too soon to start worrying about the gloomy months of autumn ahead. That's right. In the grand scheme of life, those dead, depressing days are just around the corner. Have you been taking your vitamin D? Probably not. But for all of you thinking, there's got to be another way, there's good news. Hiking has been proven to be incredibly beneficial to your mental and emotional health. However, they have found a number of people do not absorb, or not absorb, but, process as much vitamin D from sunlight as previously thought. So keep that in mind. Get your vitamin D levels tested. So get on out there. Do it. Just don't forget a flashlight in case it gets dark, or Taken show up. Bright Falls' own virtual camp baking champ? Virtual. Little Sally Upton's whole family erupted into cheers when she won the big match this weekend. Was she playing soccer? Tennis? No. In this brave new world that we live in, her family was cheering her on as she won a match in a game that exists only on the information superhighway. The game in question was Mega Baking Star, in which players compete to make the tastiest treats and sweetest eats for their virtual judges online. Bright Falls congratulates Sally on her big win. Missing Doberman found on the trail. A heartfelt reunion took place this weekend when Mrs. Amanda Smith was reunited with her beloved dog, Coffee Bean. CB, as her owner refers to him, has been missing for 3 days, and Mrs. Smith was afraid that she would never see her best friend again. "When I got the call, I couldn't believe my ears," she said. "I must have asked, 'Am I dreaming?' at least 7 or 8 times. It was actually 9 times, confirmed Ranger Stevenson, the man responsible for finding the wayward canine. It's rare that you get to give those kinds of calls, and I feel real grateful to have that opportunity. What with all the predators out there, usually you're telling folks that you found their dogs dead, cats eaten, and it felt real good to give some good news. even if Coffee Bean is in kind of a rough shape. Fur will grow back, sure, but well, I suppose that's all I should say about this. That dog was all kind of messed up by the darkness. Remember, the darkness does not engage in animal cruelty. Ah, more to read. Starting fires is prohibited. Please do not feed the wildlife. Leave no trace. In my area, most of the fires are caused by controlled burns going out of control. Although we still have people starting fires and then losing control of them.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Doesn't matter, you can still injure yourself. Like, look at that drop. That's a decent drop to get injured on. No wonder he groaned from that. That guy had to drop down off the table after changing a light bulb, and that was still not used to it. Mirror Peak, mighty mountain in the distance, is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all of its inverted glory. Alright, is he gonna pick up the pace? Yes. I don't need to walk. Losing daylight. Alright, now. Oh, now. Go that way, or I can head this way. We're going this way. Following? No? Okay, you wait for me.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Gotta get stuck on some terrain. On a stick. I'll try going down that way later. See if I can do it. Alright, so yes. Stuff here, maybe. Is that a stream? Waterfall? Mortar Falls. This powerful feat of nature will revive the spirit as it does the surrounding nature. The churning, grinding waters at the bottom of the falls resemble a mortar and pedestal, quite like the one the Witch of Cauldron Lake is fabled to have used to travel through the night sky. On a mortar and pedestal, say pedestal. Look at the witch grinding through the sky. There is. If that's the way, why don't we just take the road? I guess. Probably blocked off.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
This looks like a fabulous place to get murdered. Look, they got the moths on the granite.
Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
I also like the rain. I like the overcast. There is phone booth. Look, I met both of us. You and me here together. Murder site. I did not mean to do that. It's just right there. This whole time. The murders, or the Mind Palace. Feel like something horrible happening? Gonna go to the Mind Palace. What are goals 2? Get to the crime scene. Meet Deputy Thornton at the general store. Oh no, something horrible. Mind Palace. Or place.
Hey! Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me at your...
Oh, that's blocked
body's
off.
behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Hang on, I gotta go this way.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Landslide?
Take your time.
Landslide took out this place. Alright, I gotta go up here. Check it out. Maybe there's more secrets from the person who's bird watching. Find stuff. Oh, I'm used to tab for a map. Gonna happen a lot. Tab is very convenient, as opposed to having to reach all the way over for M. Alright, let's go this way, I guess. Nature is reclaiming everything.
Welcome back, Anderson.
See, this is what Fallout 4 is supposed to look like.
FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Shootouts with the mob. Mobby these days went legit. Monday, 9/3. Some suspicious activity spotted. The fielder thought he saw movement in the bushes. Footprints around the area were found, but some were comprised by the fielder. Note to self, train the fielder. Tuesday, 9/4. Nothing to report. Some animals, regular. Wednesday, 9/5. Hunters out after dark. Poachers. Heard some gunshots, not one of ours. Gotta keep an eye on these people. They could get more than they bargained for out here. Now, what is this about? Fielders. Oh, Sheriff Breaker is apparently... Why? Possessed. That thing does not like me getting near it. None of these like that. Look at this. But Sheriff Breaker, if I remember right, something from Control. Sheriff Breaker is the FBC agent that watches over Bright Falls. So we have a homeless person, maybe. Likes to hang out here. Good place for it, I suppose. Get in out of the weather. Or out of the rain. Pools. Real organized, whoever's been using this space. Dartboard. Ants. Hot. The bucket didn't like us. Alright, let's check this out. We are collecting evidence? Is that what's going on? Now, does that change things here? Oh, I can switch between them easily. I guess that didn't really... Ooh, cases. No? Can I have multiple cases? Just so bright. Guess I don't need this. It's another special dumpster. This way. No, wrong button. So that goes down that way. Witch's Hut. We're going to the Witch's Hut. I'm sorry. We're going to Witch's Hut. Wait, I'm turned around. This the way? Yes. Now if we go down this way, Witch's hut. So close. Let's check this out. Goes down to the stream or something like that. This doesn't look like where he
Can't
woke
go any
up.
further. Water's too deep.
Oh, I'm surprised. I'm surprised she went into the water at all. Jeez. It's gonna be, aha. Be wet. What's that? Batteries? How do I access gear? Inventory? Oh, that's that. Nope. Ah. Control. Charm. Charm slots let you equip charms to enhance Saga's abilities. Only charms can be equipped in the charm slot. Okay, continue. Got a pistol. FBI standard issue sidearm. Handgun ammo battery pack. We got 2 battery packs for the flashlight. Alright, but... Wait, why does... Why does it do that? Like we can... There's supposed to be land there. Alright, to the witches. Can I save it? Oh, it doesn't allow manual saving. Suddenly, I'm not so excited about this game. Witch's hut. Here lived the witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit may still haunt this place. Maybe. Am I... Okay. Whoa! Whoa! Very aggressive. Is that us leaving footprints? Yeah, that's us. And there's just footprints appearing and disappearing. But no, not exactly footprints. No one been using this space? It's got a nice cupboard. No, if this isn't anyone's place, I would totally might take the cupboard. This is some nice furniture. I mean, there's some rope though. That's a little ominous. A rope and chair. But nicely, there's no exposed. It's a pretty decent spot. Wasn't for what is probably broken glass there. Be real nice little shed. Alright. Is there reason? Yes. There is a reason. I personally am not a fan of shutters like that. Especially if it's windy and they're making noise. I would not want to walk on this. Who's leaving stuff out? Litter. What we call littering. Ah, maybe it's...
Is that a
is that
kid's lunchbox?
Are you trying to say that the cooler is a kid's lunchbox? Or is there something I'm not seeing, like in here? It's gonna... Look at that. Look at that. That thermos was like, nope. We got AWEs like crazy around here. Friday, Midge told me today that her family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and get her to a better school in a big city. I guess that's fair. Who wants to stay in Bright effing Falls? Sunday. So I told her, she said, thanks. Effing kill me. Monday, I snuck out last night again. Went to the big house by the lake. Instead of watching it from here, like I always do, instead of just sitting around like I always do, screw that. Anyways, something weird is going on down there. I'm gonna find out. Going to go back there tomorrow with better gear. I bet I can find a way inside the building, take some photos. It's gonna be epic. Let's check out this kid's lunchbox. Not a first aid kit. That's a first aid kit. It's a lunchbox. Was it in the fire? Chair doesn't move. Or signs of AWEs. Now, what are these things and what purpose do they hold? Are those nitrous canisters? Nuts and bolts? And I saw the prompt for that. Yeah. How'd she see this? There's Easter eggs. Oh. Is it Easter eggs? They're colored stones, maybe. Nice. Gold Casey.
An Alex Casey movie lunchbox.
What?
Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
There is no coincidence. No coincidence at all when it comes to anything. Wait. Did it say written by Alan Wake? I thought he was still trapped in the darkness. Seemed like, last I remember from American Nightmare, he was still trapped. Alright, let's see. I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. Manuscript fragments. Where Alex Casey lunchboxes. We got some evidence. Why? What? What? Alright, I didn't read. I saw a thing at the bottom left. I didn't read it, but I guess we get to pick some kind of skill. Trait. Hold the fire button to activate auto fire mode. This significantly increases the rate of fire. Increase the magazine size by 50%. Land 2 headshots in quick succession to stun an enemy for an extended duration. Ooh. Go with this. No, we have one manuscript. We need more for that. Alright, this is just showing us that, hey, by the way, that's not just show. I guess the manuscript, the departure. Was it? Is that what he was writing? Part of the manuscript from that. Alright, so it starts you over from the beginning of the chapter. Oh. Anyway, I did find another lunch pail. As I predicted, I would miss stuff. My dad used to say, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. Not sure where the tough get going to, but maybe you'll find it inspiring. Anyway, find 2 manuscripts, huh? 2? Manuscripts can be used to upgrade weapons. Charm slots equip charms. Gotta go find the battery again. Oh, I have to do this. How do I have 2? Did it save the manuscript? Did I find a glitch? I don't know. Guess we'll have to see. I think there was something across here. Now let's see. Did it save? Epic. Gonna be so epic, yo. Nope. Nothing in there. where I found the battery pack, I did find a health pack. So, where did I find the health pack? Was the health pack in there? And then around here, yeah.
A lunchbox again.
Now, do I
Who's
find
leaving
more?
these out here?
Yes. Oh. Oh. Alright, so I did find... Somehow I started off with one. So when I quit last time, I had one manuscript. Now it doesn't show the manuscripts. Now I have 3 because I found that extra one. I found a way to get more manuscripts. Now I just have to... I guess I could really test it out by exiting and then redoing all this, but it takes a while. Come back here. Maybe not as long as when I'm bumbling about, but it's still kind of a pain. God, there's so much to explore. So much to explore. Locked door. That's the murder site? We gotta go the long way to the murder site. You know what? I'm going back up here. I think I heard an animal. Going down here, I'm going down to the lake. Sit. Yes. I'm going to take a look around. Probably gonna miss some things. Maybe not though. Is this
Can't
where?
go any further. Water's too deep.
Oh my god. Oh. All of a sudden, I have a Cora just leaping into my lap. She does like this leap of faith. Get in my lap. That's a rock, not an alligator. They have alligators up in the New England area. I don't think so. I think it's probably too cold for them. Nope. Yes, Cora, it's too cold. Alright, there's might be something around over here. Uh-oh. Witch's ladle. This is new. Oh, it looks like... Yes, looks like Barbara from the first game. Yeah. There is no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many mystery stories about the lake. It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legends tell that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, and her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf. So the legend goes. Alright, so in the first game, Barbara drowned, and the poet Zane used the powers of the lake to bring her back to life, write her back to life. And then, but she came back possessed by the darkness in the lake. And he ripped out her heart, but it didn't do any good. She was still there. And then he wrote himself out of existence. He's like, well, if you're gonna exist, I'm writing myself out of this. But, forget what is it? What was it? Either one of the DLCs for Alan Wake, which I didn't know there was DLCs. I haven't played the DLCs. Maybe it's included in the remaster, because I got the remaster for like $1. Oh, was there an animal? No. This looked like the remains of a house right here. Alright, I'll go back up. Anyway, and I somehow I didn't play the DLC for Control, even though I had it. And American Nightmare, Alan Wake American Nightmare, I didn't play that. But I think in that it shows Zane in the Shadow Place with Alan Wake, but Zane looks exactly like Alan Wake. So I think Zane wrote Alan Wake as like him. That's why they look the same. That's why he wrote Alan Wake into existence in order to defeat the darkness in Cauldron Lake. Just like Alan Wake wrote Alex Casey into existence. Or at least that's my going theory. What's this way? I gotta find... Hang on. This... I need a mini-map. Alright, I can go down here. Oh, you know there's stuff down here. No. Look at this. This is prime secret area stuff. Why? Why? Why did you do this to me? Nothing here. Not exactly what I wanted to not find. Tease me with secrets that I will miss. At least she has a bit of an audio clue with, huh, is that a child's lunch pail? Yeah, that's not deep enough. Not deep enough, it's not cleared out around it enough. No, I've never used a fancy tent. How do you get into this thing? That it? Yeah, well, there's this makeshift thing. UFOs, the ultimate guide to spotting unidentified flying objects. They're easy to see. They're just, you know, they're not aliens. UFOs and you, the ultimate guide. Wait, what is this? Dice. Writing this down in case it happens again and I forget. I got that feeling again. It hit me suddenly at 1:15 a.m. after I'd finished my AMA on the porch of the trailer. Now, is that a person and they made that person orgasm? Is that how they finished them? Or is that food? Something else. I got in the car and drove, chasing it. Starry night, not much moon. As expected, it led me past Bright Falls to Cauldron Lake. I tried to find the right spot, the right emotion, the right thought. The combination to have it all aligned to make it happen. Terrified it would, it didn't. Not this time. Frustrated but relieved. I scanned the sky for the shapes of the objects. Nothing, but when I blink repeatedly, I think I saw the after image of an octahedron. It faded fast. When I got ready to drive back, I felt someone watching me. Here, but not here. It's him. I know it is. Does he know I'm getting close? I'm on the right track. I was right to come to Bright Falls. Is he talking about Alan? I mean to do that, but we found another one. How do you like the knitting, hero? Made it just for you. Easter eggs. Looks like Easter egg. So, all these lunch pails. Who's bringing all these lunch pails and littering? No true hero would litter like that. Alright, so this is the camping spot. There's a camping spot over here too. It wasn't a real camping spot. Point of interest. What? Did I interact with it? Oh, you know I gotta go back. But first I gotta get lost. Alright, so this is this way to it. And if I follow this way, I can get back to there. And I sincerely hope it isn't nothing. I am just gonna get all kinds of lost. Alright, we just head straight. It looks like a long ways, but it's not gonna be a long ways. Map. It's a shame we can't just have her running while we retreat to her thought, mind, thought, mind place. And, you know, not do anything in particular there. Alright, almost there. Gotta get disappointed that it's not interactable. What? Took me to a mine place like I was supposed to be there. Alright, so the point of interest was something I had already interacted with. That is unfortunate. Okay, I think I'm not gonna get lost. Alright, I think I'm gonna get lost. Yep. So it's funny, my CPU is sitting at 75 degrees. The fan is at a chill 300 RPM, but my GPU, it's a 4070, it doesn't like to go above 49 degrees. And it's at like 1,500 RPM. Kind of amusing. Alright, well, let me just check this out real quick. Secrets. What is this? Where does this lead? On the map. It's probably, yeah. Like you could go here. Go there. That's okay, I gotta check this out. Got all this. We got an axe, tarp, alcohol chairs, barbecue. Ooh, what is that? Professional, garden professional. So it's like fertilizer. Do we have some homegrown domestic terrorists around here?
A creepy twig sculpture? Wonder what's inside. I should
Confused?
take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Follow these steps. Wash your hands, take the chicken out of the fridge, take a nap. Oh. Nope. So I guess we go inside the cult of the tree. They like from Deadly Premonition. It's a different symbol. Oh. What?
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Oh, deer heads. Alright, there's symbols. There's symbols. Does this thing have symbols on it? I didn't look. I figured it would have numbers. It has symbols on it. Alright. It's like a custom-made lock. That's cool. Wash your hands. Where do they wash their hands? Where is the symbol for hands? So chicken out of the refrigerator. Refrigerator is that. That's time. Maybe that's the hand washing station. So it's those. God, I'm not going to remember that. And a nap. Is that underwear? No, okay. Lava. The lake. Let this be a warning to you, fellow trespassers. They say the lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano, or the sinkholes it leaves in its wake. But if that's not true, what if it's something else, something less natural and much more man-made, intentional? I say the lake's not formed, it's designed, and it has a purpose. Lake is a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button, and the people with the button, they're in the big house by the lake preparing it. I know it. First drawing, water line. The real caldera is made from a volcano. Lava. Second drawing, water line. Engineered structure. Strange machines. I knew it. Why does it say they're in the big house by the lake preparing? Is that what it says in here? Oh yeah, preparing. Okay, so nap is that, hand is up, down, side, and hourglass. I got a nut. Hourglass. That one. The other. There it is. Gods, that was loud. What do we get? I don't know. We got trauma pad. Adhesive bandage restores a good amount of health. Box of medical supplies restores health fully. How do I get this out? But quick slot. Alright, never mind. What is this one? Increase maximum health. Logan's Charm. Wonder what those are for. Alright, let's get to the murder site. Oh, there he is.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor.
Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
No. What is this building?
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Other side. Locked door should be around here. Alright. Where's the locked door inside and it, like, keeps you out of a secret area inside, doesn't lead out here. You know, I'm busy. I have a method. I learned this method from playing Disco Elysium. So you just gotta let me use the method. Gotta run around.
You know, I never seen the FBI investigate a murder before.
Look at everything else.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Run around every. Ooh. Oh. Grits. Never mind.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
The station heads are not currently available. Access
Nice talking to you, too.
Notice FBC security perimeter gate entry for authorized personnel only. Okay. There's the FBC. Sheriff Breaker is an agent for FBC, as found in a note in
And I know
Control.
how to keep confidential matters confidential. Look, I get that the UFO thing was a joke, but you're probably trained to joke about it, right? To deflect, hide the truth from the average Joe.
Anderson. Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
He was full bush. You unlocked your first key image. You can place it on the caseboard inside the mind plane. See allows Saga to see active clues. The key image can be selected with left mouse button placed on the keys.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
So they didn't arrive for this. Internal dissemination only. Cauldron Lake murder scene. Another body has been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked. Killings we're here to investigate. Consistent with previous murders, placing a key image on the caseboard begins a new line of investigation. When the key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Objectives are viewable. Goals. Investigate the crime scene. You are now free to examine the caseboard or leave. Escape. Alright, so... F for cases. We have two different cases. Alex Casey lunchboxes.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
It's a message for Alex Casey, obviously. For later. Cauldron Lake area. No. Bright Falls area. I don't have these. Why? Who left these? So I can't put them down? But I have them. She clicking her tongue. Okay, that's what I gotta do. What does it?
Keep trying.
So there's about 5 more. Writer of the note is leaving these to inspire someone. Are they really for me? The note inside mentions making knitting just for me. How do they know I knit? Or maybe a coincidence? Wait, they're left for Saga? The note inside mentions Alan. Alan Wake? What the hell are these? Alan Wake also wrote Saga into existence, and that's why her name is Saga. I don't know if someone would actually... Well, I guess you have names like Reality Winner, so... Saga is a little better. Alright, let's get out. Wait, go back. Gotta switch to... Not this. Previous murders. Let's switch to the murder at Cauldron Lake. Alright, focus on this. I thought we got some pictures for this. Let's focus on our big boy. You can collect clues from the body to progress the
The killer
investigation.
left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Is that the heart? What about the peen? Alright, let's focus on this. Heart was removed, but then left on the table near the body. Was the murderer interrupted? Yes, we did see that. Bruising indicates victim was alive when restrained. Matches other cases.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
In this area? Clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. And check the updated goals by pressing Control. Learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer. Alright, let's on this. Murder matches previous cases, but interrupted may leave some new leads. This time, the killers. Oh, we didn't read that. This is consistent with previous killings. Victims, 2 pictures, 2 clues. Killers, 2 clues. Alright.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues.
Good thing these.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Let's walk all over it. Oh no, we ruined the evidence. He wanted us to take the lead because he wanted to stare.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
The cultists were drinking, and they recorded everything. Or later? Can't actually use it. Lots of activity here. It's unlikely our killer was working alone. It's like, nope, you can't use this.
Was he killed here?
Actually,
or brought here after? For display?
what we saw, it looked like he was killed. He was stabbed, then brought here. Or maybe he was killed, then brought here. Is there more? Our goal. Learn more about the victim.
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Alright, let's add that. Not the victim. Oh, come on. Aren't you...
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
It was a killer party. Multiple assailants present, messy scene, crime of passion, premeditated. They really made a mess here, caught up in the act or just sloppy work. Passionate work.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So, was he around for all the events from the first game? Your name? Orton. I don't remember the names. I think there was a Mulligan. So Mulligan and Thornton may have been around for all that. I got Cora trying to body slam me and body slam the microphone. She got one helping of Fancy Feast. She wants a second helping of Fancy Feast. She didn't get massive by not eating a second helping of Fancy Feast.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together.
Quantico,
After his
huh?
partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
What? Yeah, what happened to Nightingale? How'd he end up in the lake? Last we saw him, he was wearing black, standing ominously behind Rose from the diner.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
I mean, they could have given him a happy ending, but I don't think they did.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
Same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So, he came back. No, wait,
I
2010?
think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
2010 is when the events from the first game took place. Gods, I feel old. I don't know why we're doing a picture of Casey. Trust Casey's read on people sounds like her victim wasn't mentally stable. I don't trust Thornton.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Mental state questionable at the time of disappearance. No one's heard from this guy in 13 years. Why surface now? Where has he been? Premeditated or spontaneous? Looks new. Brought by the killers. Why? To mount a camera? Weird snuff film? They gotta show... they gotta create an instructional video for other cultists. No. You don't want to be sloppy. Don't be sloppy about your rituals. But what is the tree? Oh, the tree. The witch's tree. Alright. Alright, we saw the tree.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Victim came from...
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Now, is this actual profiling that they do in real life, or is this like movie media profiling where they make it seem more fancier than it actually is? Staking out the spot, having a cold one while they wait for the victim. I got oh, there's more. Oh yeah, weapons. Hey, we got 6. 6? 6 is just 6 away from 12. Special number. What is this?
Casey's favorite brand. Tastes terrible.
Isn't it actual alcohol that exists? Single pot still Irish whiskey, Wild Valley. Let me look it up. I doubt they would actually use a real company, because the company could have a fit. Let's see. Wild Valley, Irish whiskey. It's probably gonna just lead me to like Alan Wake Wikipedia article. I'm just getting wolfhounds, Irish wolfhounds. Yeah, no. Wicked Valley, I think might have been one. Why does she have his favorite whiskey here? Wait, why is that? Hold the fire. I guess that's over. That requires 18 for some reason. This is what she does. She just walks over box. She's like, "Whoop." That is a sturdy box. Profile, or we could take a look around. Why is there nothing about her family? Huh? Oh wait, here we go.
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is.
Uh-huh. HBD Logan.
11 remaining.
What?
11 remaining.
11 what? Deer heads?
Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon.
Alright. There's a kid.
Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
Saga, for what it's worth, I apologize for naming you Saga. I think it's important that Logan grows up seeing you do what you love, what you're great at, that will teach her so much. Hang on. Logan, I guess I've never heard Logan used for, you know, for a girl's name, but alright. Why not? Let's break down the gender barriers on names. There'll be times just like this when you question your choices, especially naming your kid, your competence, even your own sanity. When things get dark, remember to trust and love yourself as much as your family does. Hopefully they do love you more than, you know, love and trust you. You won't be perfect, but I know you'll be amazing. Love you always, Mom. Alright, so we got 2 Casey. One mother and 1 daughter. Daughter could be son. I'm not gonna judge.
The Mile High Strangler case.
What?
Proud of that one.
Mile High Strangler case? Is this like get into the Mile High Club for strangling someone? In like the bathroom on an airplane? Seems like a bad idea. It really narrows down things, I would think. It's like, here's a freebie.
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
You put cocaine in his salt? You replaced the salt shaker with cocaine? Is that what you did? Alright, we got 3 Casey. One daughter, 1 mother. Who's this gonna be for?
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst mom. Did she give it to her own mother, or did her kid give it to her? Alright, so we got 2 daughter, kiddo, whatever. 3 Casey, 1 mother. We gotta look around. It's like things are popping up. Popping. Now, what is this place? Where did this come from? This is like, oh, it's just, you know, one of those other places, family owned. Was the autumn cabin for the East Coast. Why can't we go through there? It's an option. Not have memories of the fire extinguisher. Nice that she has a fire extinguisher in her fine place. Using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest. Let's go with missing person.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
You know, if this was actually trying to follow real profiling, this would probably just be real boring. They'd be like, I don't know what to do. It's another open case. Cold case.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
The clicker.
This wasn't some
maybe.
random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
I interpreted it as a clicker, but I guess he was maybe a vessel. Nightingale had become a vessel. Yeah, in the first game, there was a clicker that Ellen had that his mother gave him. Then he found that Zane had written the clicker into Alan's life. And then there was a clicker, and he flicked the darkness away. It was really OP. And Barbara was like, nerf please. And I don't know, I don't think they nerfed. Whoa, that was not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go back here. Victim came from the lake because we are selected by the creator. Creator being Alan Wake. I can feel that Nightingale came from the lake, but why now? After 13 years, where's he been?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Gods, I don't think the game autosaved at all. Gotta go down to the lakeshore.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
You do that.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers.
This wasn't
The job
here.
is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more.
So this is
It
the
is kind
tree.
of creepy, though.
This is the tree and the cultists of the tree, the witch's ladle that grew into a tree.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales?
Did he go through the tree?
They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Are we gonna... It's all shifty.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm. Like a manuscript. Page of a story.
Ooh.
Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
the
words.
words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Like, I got a feeling, I got an intuition. Playing a game with us. Gods.
Game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Gonna have to remember.
I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Turn off. Turn that off. If I can. The announcement about trophy or achievement or whatever. Is this different? The victim was one of their own, murdered, but then there was a page, this page. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading these words felt like a message, was a message. So when they were here leading them on, an invitation, how could they not accept the sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them? It would end up hurting them. Okay, nope. Alright.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Just his heart, huh? Okay, he was a tool sent out by Alan Wake, trapped in darkness. A dead end, literally.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Too many unknowns doesn't make sense. Asking the wrong questions? What, he walked through a boulder? That doesn't make sense. Anything else here?
Okay.
There's more going on here than I'm seeing. I need to examine this body properly back in town.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Wait, we didn't go to the lake. So the killer is watching us. Game on.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
I not seeing an autosave icon at all. Not going to the lake.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Control. Federal Bureau of Control, by chance?
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
I'll take that, thank you.
Thanks.
How in the heck do I go through there?
Walls. and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Oh, I gotta manually select it. Gameplay mechanics.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Look at this. Seemed like it appeared out of nowhere. Alright, let's get some exercise in. Running uphill. What's this? Radar.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Property of FBC. Federal Bureau of Controlling Everything.
There's another lunchbox.
More evidence. We're all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day. That's why I... What? 8. Alright. Let's update this. Get back to the case. Lunch pails. Where is... There is... 2 more. 4 more. Point of interest cases, track objects, information the Saga has acquired to chart collection progress. Has it? Witch's ladle. Gonna cut our way through it. Did I go that way? Why does it seem like you're supposed to be able to? It's all oh, flooding. This is where all the flooding is. Alright. Alright. Witchfinder Station. That's still there. FBC Buzzer. Alright. Okay. What's this? More trash being left out and about. No entry? Maybe if we broke it. So is the other 4 gonna be elsewhere?
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Don't feed the wildlife. Good thing no deer ate the guy's heart. Oh, I forgot this.
The Federal Bureau of Control? That's a new one. Toxic volcanic gas, huh?
The FBC is an obscure branch. Only shows up.
Why?
Usual about volcanic gas.
Beats me.
Alright, we already heard that, so...
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
I walk back to town? Is there stuff to be found over here? Is this why? Alright. I can't go that way. Any secrets hiding?
I have things to do.
Alright,
And this is not the right way.
Alright, let's go. Will it save? Yes, it's
I
saved.
can't get that manuscript page out of my head.
Why isn't it playing?
I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
They were supposed to have fixed that.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Is she telling him that, or is she telling us that? Fortunately, I figured out how to turn off achievement notifications.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Alright, that's enough listening to the radio. Very nice. Like the look of everything. Looks great. I've always wanted to go somewhere in the New England area, but that either requires a very long drive or flying.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Now I know flying is relatively safe as long as you're not on a Boeing 737 Max. But still, I mean, that's why it's not rational. Doesn't matter about the safety and statistics of it. Especially doesn't matter the statistics of it to the people who have been in accidents.
Just a few more days.
Few more days until what? Till the darkness takes over? Alright, so this is the lodge.
Just a few more days.
And we're just getting to go right into the lodge. I like this. Not going to be doing anything of what I'm supposed to be doing. The darkness has taken the mirrors. Can we... Oh, that's not to urinate. That is to close the door. I wonder... Something about the water. Wonder how many people... They go traveling and they bring pictures of their family or whatever. I imagine there's at least a few that do that. And I mean, set up pictures like that. Not just bring them. Set them up as well. Might be wondering, am I going to check every single room? Yeah. Gonna be doing it. Oh, look, look. Regarding Cauldron Lake, look into news and rumors, focus on 2010, cross-reference with old case files from New York City cult, similarities, commonalities, and methodology, part of series, find out name of good coffee from diner. Is this Alex Casey's room? It's messier than I would have expected. Lots of coffee, though. Fits. Only thing I miss about traveling is, for some reason, I always like seeing how different the rooms would. Oh, the one room we went into was Saga's.
I can't get through this.
That's why the picture. Alright. Makes more sense. I can't just explore every single room. This is Ice at Reception. This is what this room is called.
Hi there.
You are friendly. Keep hearing complaints about how people on Western United States are going European by not being as friendly and outgoing. But I guess this is not the Western US. Just pumpkins. Pumpkin decorations. You know, I'm gonna leave the flashlight. It's really dark in here. Love the fireplace. Although, it kind of looks like they got some light coming in. Got some cracks. Maybe it's intentional. Not the button.
It doesn't budge.
Look, there's stuff. Fire hazard. Blocking off private.
Take care now.
Oh, we found a map. Well, we can explore this little part of it. And that's fine. Otherwise, this video will be mostly me exploring. Look at this guy dancing. Is it the same guy? No. No, they just shaved heads. They could still be family. Just don't have the same model.
Enjoy your day.
Why the glittering effect? I do not have ray tracing on. Although, are you telling me to enjoy my day? Oh, maybe I should try ray tracing. I had to get a new computer. Not gonna do path tracing. I had to get a new computer. It's got all this fancy ray tracing capabilities. There's the difference. I guess glitteriness isn't there. Although I kind of wish my graphics card wouldn't get so upset about hitting 50 degrees. Alright, so it's nice when they have something like this. And you can see the differences. And I don't really see too many, not like with this. A little more obvious. Path tracing off. I want ray tracing, not path tracing. Well, I guess you have to have it. Transparency. All right. I'm gonna try this with ray tracing for a little bit. Aside from the non-glitteriness, which usually with path ray tracing, I usually see the glittery effect.
Rest easy, buddy.
So wait, is she gonna touch every single deer we find? Is that why it said there's 11? Is it gonna now say there's 10? I cannot run in here.
10 remaining.
Alright. Okay, nice. We have 10 more deer heads to touch. Tell them, you know, cheer up. Their planes taking off? Oh, that's this space. Alright, so her mind place is based in... this space. Now run. So did they take over this space? They're like, we need to take this space for ourselves.
I can't force it open.
That's why it's not open in the mind space. Because they can't open it in here. Private. Alright. Alright. It's wide open though, so anyone could go in there and just take a look around. Is that a coffee machine? Might be. Well, at least they have a robust looking bar. This guy happily dancing. Alright, let's get out of the lodge. I guess things might be a little bit fancy. Check it out real quick. Yeah, it looks a little better. Turn it back on. Alright, yeah, I've tried ray tracing in Cyberpunk.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Didn't really notice too much of a difference. Personally, maybe it's my monitor. I do have a really old monitor. How flooded could it be? That's not too bad.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
When I lived in Santa Rosa, California, along the river they had a lower level and an upper level.
Don't know, don't care.
I think during winter the lower level flooded. During whatever season it did.
Not enough. That's all right. Never enough coffee.
Come get Perco coffee.
Bittersweet nectar. Get it in Coffee World. Get it where you can.
Alright. So they're just promoting coffee?
Charlie.
That's cool. Did he get free coffee? There's free coffee here, maybe.
Man, it is sweaty in suits.
They don't have any way to actually make it because they don't have any electricity. Maybe
Caffeinated beverages you downed has anything to do with it?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm in hell. Swamp Ass City.
Change of topic, please.
Swamp Ass is a
I
natural
need something to cut this.
thing that happens. No need to
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my...
fear it.
I mean, our float will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days.
It's a nice looking float for sure. This is my first Deer Fest, so I don't know what to expect, really.
It is the finest entertainment a town like ours has to offer.
I think I saw
Happiest day of the
something.
year. Like Christmas.
It'll only take a minute.
Always here.
Well, I certainly hope so. I hate the holidays.
You hate the holidays? Does it remind you of all the family members who have passed away?
Got any big plans for the day after the festival? It's known as the staying in and eating your
I can't jump in.
pancakes day around here.
For the best.
You need to recover after.
Well, I've got plans now by the sound of it. I'll head straight
Alright,
to those deer
let's...
Take care.
Do you want me to sign your petition? They're just leaving this to fade away? Oh, no, not really. There's a funeral home, at least.
Hey, how's it going?
You want me to sign your petition? Oh, you don't have a petition.
Any interesting guests lately? Any good finds?
Zilch. But someone left a gross surprise under their bed for housekeeping. They were nuts.
So, that's what all that screaming was about?
Either that, or the couple on their honeymoon.
Yeah, that's an aspect I don't miss.
When you guys said nothing ever happens in this town, you weren't kidding.
With like renting hotel rooms or whatever, finding a used condom. So this is, they're using the old cars. The old, probably not a Crown Vic, but it looks like it. Alright, do not enter wrong way. Well, tough. We are FBI. They're not mowing despite having a mower. That thing is low. I guess it's about right. This looks really low. Alright. Alright, better turn this off.
So, how's that mystery business of yours going? We missed you at trivia night.
You did? How badly?
Stop avoiding the question, Mark.
Oh, where can I get some plaid? Can I go this way? Maybe. I don't think it'll let me. Yeah.
I need to find my way back.
That's fine. Now, is that like a metaphorical find your way back, or? So here's the sheriff's station. Yeah. We go in already? No. They're not open to the public. Not open to the FBI. What about the FBC? Well, we already know Sheriff Breaker's FBC agent, so. Ah! The symbol. Cult. By the 3 more days. Cult will complete the ritual, the darkness will take over, and then there's no need to work. Can we get back there?
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Enough with your snark.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Sure, the Alex Casey from the books and movies is much nicer, more charismatic.
Okay. I'm gonna get back to that one later for sure.
Can't get in there. It's okay. Can't get in here. But it's not attached to that building. It's attached to that building. Be able to get in there anyway. Alright, so that's the diner. Oh dear, diner.
The FBI, welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
What? Washington? Is this in Washington? I thought this was New England. What is going on? I'm not ready for this. I still have more to explore. I have also not been to Washington.
Walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
So oh, it makes sense. Not to know. Alright, so
I can't leave here yet. Lots of work left to do.
ah, this is the end of the map. Okay. Yeah, it's all empty and dead. Simulation. Not computing over there. Grand reopening. The Founders Park was relocated here as our small town keeps growing. We are sure you'll find this placement for the park every bit as wonderful and relaxing as the previous one. Welcome to the new and improved Founders Park. Do we get to go in?
Tweet, tweet, my sweets. Heard any good news lately? Now why'd you go and do that? Stomping around like that and scaring the poor little...
Oh, you know, this
Another
is
one of those lunch boxes.
it's a pretty nice place. Are these significant? Yeah, pretty nice park. We got 5? Did it correct? You wouldn't believe how hard it was to track down these lunch boxes. Thank goodness for the internet. We're supposed to have 6. Oh, we have 13 now. We can upgrade. Two headshots will stun an enemy or increased magazine size. Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna hold off. Why? This. Gonna hold off until I see which one I would need more.
Passage of time is deceiving.
The days of our lives are fleeting,
And they end in the end. They end.
Alright, you're both dressed very, very similar. Almost, I'd say the same. That's,
So, how have you been? I hear things are looking up for you.
Oh, thank you. Yes, that's correct. My efforts are being rewarded in abundance.
How lovely. I'm proud of you.
As am I of you.
How many drugs have you guys taken? Like 10 drugs? When housewives take Percocet.
Who else to keep this city clean if not I? Who else to protect its citizens from the dangers of unsanitary conditions?
You are obviously doing a great job. All right, they don't want to talk. They want to stare longingly in each other's eyes. Not gonna hate. Oh wait, this place. What you doing here? Nothing. She just stare at the dumpsters. Contemplate if she should have gotten that little plastic bit that lets women pee out their pants zippers.
Hi.
Everyone, regardless, genitals should get to experience not having to squat to pee. Someone opened a window. Oh, come on, 30% off. We can't go in. Off all fishing gear. Excellent life vest for your fishing buddy. Your fishing buddy. Oh, it's a dog. Yeah. I was just gonna say. It's a dog. Or cat. Some cats don't mind you train them first.
This can't be the right way.
Gotta, like cats, you can take them walking, but you gotta get them started young. I got a cat that goes on walks. Gotta find the right kind of leash and harness.
A pretty nice day to be working outside. I don't envy the guy stuck on desk duty.
All right, but what?
This is where the action is.
Is it? It's like, oh, is this dirty? I don't know if this is dirty enough. What is your name?
Careful crossing the road.
And what is that
The
noise?
bane of my existence.
Someone using like a leaf blower?
This is not the right way.
No, it's not the right
I
way.
have a case to get back to.
Yes. Yes, you do. All right, let's go. We've seen enough.
Trash, garbage, refuse, call it what you will. I will make it disappear.
See, this person's actually working. Settler or setter for mayor. All right, I was like settlers for mayor.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Now, coffee in my experience.
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
My experience. Coffee doesn't
ahead,
calm
Anderson.
the nerves,
We'll be here.
but a good pie certainly can. Now is Rose
That happened.
still here?
I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
Yeah, good pie. Good pie can do wonders. Guys, did you all have pie? You got pie? Who do you play?
Be so calm.
Corpses are part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
Phone desktop simulator? Phone desktop simulator game is really popular around here. The jukebox is out of order. Poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over. I'm a big fan of Coconut as the next person, but come on. So in the first game, the Anderson brothers, Thor and Odin, would constantly play that Coconut, Coconut limes drinking song. I don't see Rose. Makes sense, Rose was possessed by the darkness. Served the darkness. Then this dark area. They didn't install lights. This is where it all began in the first game. With the darkness. Oh, we got a deer to pet. Deer head.
I feel bad for these guys.
Yeah, right? Always with the deer horn. What does it say? Teamwork makes the dream work. But only one way. It can go both ways, does it? At least that's what they try. Try to keep from happening.
I need a tool to get this open.
Oh my god, the bathroom. Where Stucky got knocked out. Didn't even see the toilet paper roll still there. Hasn't been moved since its first game.
It's not opening.
Employees only. Alright, let's talk to our suspects. Can we go in? Oh. It's gonna talk to him, pointing lights at him. Flashlight.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Always blame Satan. Alright, let's add it. Lunchbox. Oh, we gotta keep track of that. Lunchbox. Are we at the lunchbox? Crap. Bright Falls area. Who left these? Alright. Switch cases. Murder at Cauldron. Oh, we got. No.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree. The cult of the tree. Cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was terrifying.
Oh.
That's all.
What did you find? Wanna... Cult of the Tree, Cauldron Lake. What is radio? Oh, listen to that. Is it gonna be...
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Man.
Alright, no. It's not very loud, so... Oh, we are... profiling, huh?
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth. The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Yeah, we're gonna get them.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Well, at least it's not 3 triangles. Oh, I guess it is 3 triangles.
Thanks.
It's not a
This could
volcano.
prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing deer fest.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson.
as I live and breathe.
She does this. This is her thing.
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
She's crossing over. She gets information. On the other side, she's like a Malkavian. She's connected to the darkness network. Alright, let's get away from profiling. Do this. Guess that wasn't this case. Workers described multiple attackers. Taxers.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Working with a purpose, ritualized murder. Got more. Oh. Got Cult of the Tree. Background cases accumulate clues about broader ongoing topics.
I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Alright. Stop a cult, we need to understand them. Their ideology, their goal, their members. What kind of cult? A large amount of supplies. Triangle. Should we do this? Cult psychology. They're hiding their faces. They aren't established enough to operate openly. Connection to Deerfest. Cult symbols. Jewelry can be used as a subtle indicator of membership, but this isn't subtle. A badge of pride. Seen it. Who's involved? No, I didn't think so. Cult goal. I'm gonna guess this is part of this. That's psychology. This is a lot of equipment just lying around. How long have they been here? Symbology. What's the purpose? Marking territory. Warning feels derivative. Like something out of a horror movie. Alright, we got some good information. We've met Rose, who's being Rose. We can talk to her more, maybe.
Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious, but soon enough there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
She looked right at the camera. Did you see that? She knows. He's breaking the fourth wall.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces.
You know, after you've been alive for long enough, eventually you start seeing repeat faces. It's a little weird.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Are we gonna walk?
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The Cult of the Tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this Cult of the Tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Now this whole town is
Hey,
involved.
what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Why do I have a phone ringing? Yeah, that's what Rose does.
Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
I'm gonna go this way.
Yep. Just here to pay
It's
my
just
ticket.
lost and
Whenever you're
found
ready to take my
North
money.
American folklore. Please say hello. I expect to see you. Are you an assassin? Do you have a barcode on the back of your head? You secretly 47? I know one of you is stealing the toilet paper. I've been counting them, and there's an entire roll missing every day from stock. Theft is taken seriously around here. It's a sheriff's station, for Pete's sake. Pete's sake. One of these days, I'm gonna catch you red-handed, and you better believe you're getting thrown out. What a disgrace you are. What kind of nut counts toilet paper rolls? Sounds like you've got too much time on your hands. Why? Did they just leave? They're like, hey. Oh, that's the newspaper. I was like, do they just leave case files in the bathroom?
It doesn't budge.
Oh my god, I could just get in. Where they hold people.
They locked up an innocent man.
Are you supposed to be innocent?
I swear I didn't do anything. They're a lying bunch of bastards.
This one's suspicious.
You believe me, right?
They're supposed to be sweeping the streets, and they got arrested. Ooh, I can walk back here. I can look at their stuff, access their stuff. Look at this. Kill the Joe, make some mo. What is this? This is the third time this week I came in for late shift, and there's no coffee in the machine. You take this last cup, you brew a new batch. That it? Oh, no. Not your personal assistant. Officer Hannah Oshinowa. Yeah. Chet, I hate to break it to you, but you need to have a face capable of growing a beard to make effective use of beard oil. What? Not your personal assistant on breaking it to you about beard oil and face. Oh, is he using it for other things? Sheriff Station, just Sheriff Station admin. I got it. A cat in the lap who doesn't know how to lap cat. They don't know how to be good lap cat. Not your personal assistant. I know Marco's beard was too soft to be natural. What brand is he using, Lucy? What? Hannah's Lucy? Since my numerous friendly reminders about not having personal packages delivered to the station have gone unheeded, from here on out, if you've seen fit to send something to the station, I will see fit to announce to the station what you received. Is it a personal offense that I need to share my desk space with your late night impulse buys? Is it a federal offense to open someone's mail? Yes, it is. Is it a personal offense that I need to share my desk space with your late night impulse buys? Yes, it is. You have been warned. Admin. P.S. Officer Lightfoot, your beard oil is ready for pickup. Front desk computer and admin email are not to be used for personal quarrels or other unofficial business. Remember to wash your coffee mugs. Personal quarrels, and that's what admin's kind of engaging in. It's like 3rd annual community outreach barbecue. Hey gang, the annual event you've all been eagerly awaiting is upon us again. The community outreach barbecue. Now, I don't want to hear any grumbling. This is a valuable opportunity to connect with the community that you're supposed to be protecting. Although protect and serve is no longer part of the mission statement. Just serve the wealthy. Statistics show that officers who are well integrated with the communities they serve see lower instances of violent crime in their precincts, are more effective in their policing, and have overall better mental wellness. This is for your benefit, so take it seriously. It sounds like they are on a good track instead of the warrior mentality of everyone is trying to kill them and there are no friendlies. Friendly reminder that anyone out sick on the day needs to provide a written doctor's note, or you'll be assigned night shift for 2 weeks. Anyone who replies all to complain about their assignment will be volunteering as the assistant for Officer Lightfoot's magic routine. You know what I like about the law enforcement are shepherd dogs. Civilians are the sheep. Is nice thing about that analogy. Shepherd dogs that bite sheep get put down. Muffins. The chocolate muffin, apple muffins. Oh, Costco used to have amazing apple muffins, and they don't have it anymore. At least at the Costco near me. They also had vegetable pizza. That was amazing, and they no longer have it. Why are people so friendly? Everyone's yelling, see you. When I walk away, they're just so friendly. Magic of Washington. Or Columbia, as it could be called.
Agent?
Yes, I wasn't sure if I was an agent or not. I thought I'm in a sheriff's office.
The investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Aye, ma'am.
I'm being serious, Nelson.
So is there like some kind of competitiveness between local and federal, or is that just TV show?
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. You only had a tour guide also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Jaakko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh wow, you think of everything, and we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. A tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
Nice. I like it when they put little stuff like this in. In my area, what used to be publicly available places for hiking or going to the beach are now private and fenced off, and you have to pay for access. Not the government doing it. It's private individuals and companies. All right. And I keep being told it's a good thing, because that just means less people instead of it being crowded. Exclusivity is ow. Nice. All right, I finally don't have that particular very large cat in my life.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Are you kidding? Shoestring budget? There's a particular political party that's trying to cut FBI funding. What's in here?
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
Yeah, I don't think morgues are cheery unless the aesthetic is really good. Oh, hey, no. That was ammo.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Have you tried? Don't say can't. They do. Bolt necklace? That's an item we can use to try to open things? So wait, can I, now that we know about this cult symbol, can we, God, I'm just gonna do this real quick. Super quick. Go look, I am turned around. Saga, you need to run faster. Ah, see? Not quite the same. Climb on those, come on. See? Can we get back in there? Yeah, right through here. Make it easy. Fence is not fully enclosed. It's not trespassing. We're law enforcement, right? Alright, we'll go back. Actually, play the game. When are we gonna start having combat? Start having to experience this. Wait, did I? Yeah, I tried. That's where they keep their... Oh. Batteries. Where they keep their batteries. Is this where they change? I don't think I'd want to change down here where it's super dark and the bad lighting. And take first aid courses.
I can't get through this.
So the unfortunate part about Bright Falls is there's a high fatality rate among sheriff's deputy.
Okay.
Also, they don't like
Let's
lights.
take a look at outpatient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
First, I'm gonna look at everything else. Place looks well stocked. I don't know what exactly entails being well stocked, but you know, there's a lot of stuff lying around. Looks good. Empty shelves or anything like that. No one took his peen off. Did anyone wash him down so we can tell? What? Why is that there? I didn't do that. So we can tell if he's just really hairy or if he's really dirty, but it looks kind of like really hairy, full bush. Alright, let's... Not this case. Murder at Cauldron Lake. Got a whole lot of stuff to add. But where do we add it? I thought everything was full.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Alright. Body has been prepped, ready for examination. Hope it can provide some actual answers. Alright, got... Just start. As I suspected, it looks like something was put in there. Is this some kind of tattoo? It's too smudged to read.
No.
Now we got...
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
That would be... That seems like it would be painful if the heart was tattooed before removal, while he was alive. Tattoos on body and heart. How did killers have time? Doesn't make sense. Although that looks like wake sense. Ah, another cat in the lab. Alright, so we have... How? Did the killers write this on the heart? How? I can't make out what it says. I tried to do that. It wouldn't let me.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Let's see. Looks like Nightingale put up a fight before they restrained him. Victim was alive when strapped down. Timeline is inconsistent with bloating. He spent a lot of time in the water, you know, coming out of the lake. What is the television?
Oh dear, I am a tourist.
That's cool. Alright, we got some more of the cult stashes.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
Stash found near mobile home. Mobile home. Put it up here. Lockbox of cult supplies. Some useful things in here. Found a hidden cultist stash. I should keep an eye out for more. Alright, so we got... How many in Cauldron Lake? We got 4 more around Cauldron Lake. And then Bright Falls area we have 9. Map. We got new map stuff. We got police station. Alright, that's it for this. Let's switch back to the murder. Cauldron Lake. Who's this guy? It's another deputy? There's a lot of deputies. I guess they really bulked up on the deputies. They're like, shit's gonna go down, we need more deputies.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Manuscript.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
It's starting.
Wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Oh, that's loud. I know it's trying to...
Could not see into bright light.
I know it's trying to be cinematic, but you don't have to follow the movies with making action so much louder than everything else.
I'll make you pay.
Didn't like the comments about his full bush.
He's coming. No weapon. The page set to get into the light.
Trying to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies. Get out of my house.
He can't see me in the light.
The moths. Where'd the moths come from? Were they on him?
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Safe havens will restore some of your health if you leave or attack from a safe haven. While in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable. You can aim by holding and press. Hemingway.
Vanished.
Hemingway created the Cauldron Lake. End of chapter. Alright, end of chapter. Am I supposed to continue? Alright, we're not gonna deal with any kind of copyrighted. I turned that off.
But he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
We were attacked by a dead man.
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Oh.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit.
It was the coffee.
This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward.
Maybe Alex Casey knows more than Alex Casey's willing to admit.
The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster.
Although he did
there a
admit.
Connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Supernatural.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
did admit to the supernatural, so...
There's one of the pages on the floor.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Could read. Like the manuscript pages back at the Mind Palace. We did find that out. Alright. I followed instructions for turning off achievements. I can't find the instruction. Oh, it's not working. Nice. Alright. If you're stuck or unsure, press tab. Yeah, I guess we got this.
The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror. Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Nightingale was, but wasn't a Taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap.
Alright.
Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job. He'd be inside, waiting for her.
the short sentences, it just feels weird. Her job. Stop killing her job. It's killing her job. Alright. Was there more? Oh, yes. Weapon upgrades. I didn't really get to see. Yeah, let's hold off on that. What's the goals? Hide. Oh, wait. Finally updated. Figure out where Nightingale went. Well, he went back to the lake, apparently. Reload. This is where the storage is. Ooh, no, nothing in there. Okay.
Can't be opened on this side.
All right. Oh, that guy's all messed up. More. High fatality rate of the deputies, and now the sheriff's missing.
It won't open.
What? Am I supposed to say something to you? I gotta do something in here, don't I?
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Alright, Nightingale attacked us, a corpse attacked us. I used his sensitivity to light to fight him off. But he got away. I need to hunt him down and figure out what the heck is going on here? Where did Nightingale go? We have these. The overlap. According to the page, it sounds like Nightingale went back to Cauldron Lake and he's a Taken. The overlap. What? These pages aren't making sense.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Look at how Alan Wake 2 copied Destiny 2. Joke.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
They're like, oh, it's 2010 all over again. 14 years.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Well, yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real.
I don't know, Officer Lightfoot.
Mulligan? No, Thornton. Monsters aren't real, and magic's definitely not real. I knew that.
Gonna stare at her. Can't get in there. All these little secrets, I can't get to them.
They're a fine pair.
They just might save the day. All that, no one's like, hey, we should swarm.
How you doing?
Thanks for being friendly.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
I see the customer
Nightingale
service
and his
is just
cult
as
are
good.
dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, KC?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
We're getting played. And they said it in another manuscript. Game is on. Well, that wasn't the manuscript, that was Saga. Game is on. Alright, hang on. Hang on. Let's go back to cult. Not stashes. Cult. Cult of the tree. So they have two different symbols. This is the hanging symbol. This is the necklace symbol. There's nothing about that hanging thing that we can see. 20.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Alright, is there anything else to do around here?
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
Let's head to the lake.